I've been saving doing a long recording for a while now because I was looking for the right words. Okay, in the last couple of weeks, we have shown the world that we're going backwards and not forward in certain states. Not all states, just certain states. Because we're going backwards in this, we're in this state of mind where just reality doesn't exist in certain states anymore in the United States. Like, for example, in Texas, this anti abortion law that passed. Why are we letting this stand? Why is a direct challenge to Roe versus Wade being allowed to stand? And yes, I am aware that the DOJ has put in place a lawsuit to hopefully stop this. And I pray to God that they are successful to this, because let's face it, people, you know, ever since Trumpism got more extreme, we're going backwards, people, not forward. And it's really alarming. We're going backwards on science and just basically believing in science. We're still neck deep in a pandemic in one of the most wealthiest countries in the world. We are one of the least vaccinated people in this country because we can't get around the science of it. We have idiots like Tucker Carlson saying don't get vaccinated, and he's allowed to spew his bullshit nightly, and nobody's stopping him. And also, we have elected representatives like Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lowen Boebert, Matt Gaetz, Louis Gohmert. I can go on and on and on. They just talk, 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 all their bullshit. And also Donald Trump. Even though Operation Warp Speed began under Trump, they seem to forget that the vaccine programs currently in place began under a Republican president and started the clinical trials under a Republican, but yet because they were launched when a Democrat was in office, they don't want to take the drug, and they compare it to communism. Do you even know what communism is? Have you ever seen communism in action? Did you study communism in school? Because this is nothing like communism. And so we are now, what, 20 months into, a pandemic. We are passing, anti voting laws in red states. We in Texas now is leading the charge against anti-abortion laws. Are we in 2021 or are we going back to 1960? That's the question I want to know, because if red states are allowed to basically continue this low vaccine, no science, no voting, doubling down on Trumpism, doubling down on stupidity, that's not going forward. We're going backwards, and we're going backwards very badly.